Hey everyone, welcome to the Winsple Talk Show. Today we are having Lakshmi with us. She's a counseling psychologist educator, soft skill and verbal trainer, and financial life planner. Hi Lakshmi, welcome to the Winsple Talk Show.
Hi, Priya. Thanks for inviting me.
My pleasure. So, how are you and how was your day?
I'm doing good. And yes, my day began on a lovely note because I was happy that my parents were in good health today. So that's a very good news for me. And yeah, I've taken them out just back home. So it's great. The going is great so far, so good.
Great, and I hope that everything should be good only in the future also.
Thank you so much.
So Lakshmi, I was giving your introduction to our views, like you are into psychology, verbal trainer, soft skill trainer, financial planner, and into so many other things. So could you please tell me about your background, that what lead you to go into all these fields?
Okay. See, I was born when my parents were in Kanpur. My father was in the Air Force at that point of time. And then he left and moved on to HAL, Hindustan Aeronautics Limited. So it's like I've studied, traveled all over India, at that initial stage of my life. The major part of my schooling was in Orissa. Though I'm a native of Visakhapatnam, but settled in Hyderabad now. That's Telangana. And yes, so it's been my passion for psychology right from childhood. I was averse to joining either the engineering or the medical college somehow, so I moved on to that. The psychology has been my passion, and I had a complete free hand from my parents to do what it was, and went on to do that. And post that, I also did an MBA in international business and, then an IT business administration from University of Birmingham and London in the UK. So again, I would say that, yeah, I'm the youngest of three siblings. My older two siblings are settled in the UK. Okay. And yeah, I'm married to Don Feroz, who was born and brought up in Hyderabad. So it's like, and then you can say I've studied all over India and abroad. That's what, so I wouldn't say that, that's separate, different things, because if you look at the management part of it, psychology is today an innate part and parcel of any aspect of, whether you talk about education or career. So that has suited me very well. And yes, I was like, I have plenty of hobbies, creative arts being one. I love content writing, developing my own things, and most is being there for the people.
Okay.
Yeah, being there for the people. It gives me great pleasure, especially if you see during the COVID time as a psychologist, I take more than 20 calls, and all of them are free counseling over the phone. Yeah. So even today, I get the calls from these people, the thing. I just love that. That's why I've been into various organizations also, the Lions Club, and I'm the president of one of the Lions Club. So I just love all these activities. That's why I'm into, if you see my profile, I'm into the, different aspects, British Council and the Joint Secretary and the State Secretary for Telangana Psychologist Association. Yeah.
Wow, that's so beautiful. And when you told me now, like in COVID also you were taking the free session, I was so excited and happy that, because it was a time when people were collecting the money that we might need it and so many things, but you thought to contribute to the society on that time, and it is the gesture which everyone cannot show. So I feel so blessed to have you on this show right now.
Thank you. It's to complete years of counseling during the COVID time, and you have that satisfaction. Yes.
So, Lakshmi, you have 20 years of experience, but you still choose to be a freelancer. What's the reason behind it?
Yes, that's one thing after my heart. It's I have 30 plus years of experience, a small correction there, yeah. But it's like, after about certain years, maybe 20, 22 years, or I can say, yeah, roughly 24 years into the corporate, handling different aspects of HR training and counseling, etc., etc. I was like sick and tired of this 8 to 4, 9 to 5, reporting to somebody, and I know that punching and all that. And then I wanted time. My children were growing up, so I wanted time for that. And I thought, I'm counseling, I'm into all these things, but if I neglect my children, there's no point in that. And the hustle bustle of things where you do hardly talk to your neighbor and all that. So that's when I left that and I moved into the freelancing part of it. And let me tell you, Priya, I am enjoying the every second of this freelancing. It's not a cakewalk, but I am enjoying that. I'm really enjoying that. So it's
You
giving
know,
me the freedom to choose and do what I want when I want to do it and be there for my family. That's important. Yeah.
by talking to you only, I can feel how much positivity you have, because I can connect your vibes with my vibes, and I can feel that you are the person full of positivity, always there to help others, and always there to be support system for others people. Which I love these types of people who are always there, and who are always ready to contribute to the society. And I think that's the reason behind your beautiful skin, your positivity, your smile.
Thank you. I was admiring your smile and you spoke about my smile. That's nice.
So, Lakshmi, do you have any advice to give to the fresher freelancers?
Yes, definitely. I would tell the freelancers, the fresher freelancer, as you put it, that it's not going to be smooth. It is not going to be a cakewalk. But just like as every rose has its thorns, they need to prepare the groundwork for it. That is important before jumping into a freelancer, because today I can say that yes, I can pick and choose, but it is not easy for everyone to do that. And they need to prepare the ground based on their passion. And also they need to get that skills, upgrade the skills that they want to, and get the certification required. For example, now I would say that yes, I'm a soft skill trainer. I can proudly say that I'm certified, both NABET certified and internationally certified. So I can say that. And this I can take across to the various corporates. So you, as a freelancer, depending on whatever profession they choose, they need to be certified, have the grounding, and also proper networking. And yes, networking will not come in a day or two. They will pick it up on the way. So you have to go there, take it as step by step. And sometimes, yes, initially there would be no money coming in. So as a freelancer, you don't expect that you have a money plan there and you just pluck it and do that. So yes, there are lots of ups and downs, but the going can be slow in the beginning. But
Yeah.
if you take it up with a proper passion, go ahead with the proper organization, step-by-step management, and with a positive vibe that it will go on well. And one advice I would like to give the freelancers is be proactive. Be proactive, because you have to look at what is going to happen at least, 6 years down the lane. I'm not using the common figure of 5 and 10, but I'm just saying 6 years again there, because there can be any change. So you have to look at what is going to happen and start planning for that. And
Exactly.
that's exactly what I did while I was working with the corporates. I had this thing of, vision of being there. When I left one of the corporates, when I resigned, I think many of my friends were, Lakshmi, are you mad? Such a high paid job, international traveling, you're leaving it. At that point of time, I said, I'm doing it for my daughter. She was born. My son wasn't born at that point of time. So I was like, I am doing it for the family, for my doctor. So today I still am happy with it. Sometimes, yeah, it brings me money, sometimes no money, but then I'm still happy with it.
Yeah, because money can't buy happiness, and
Absolutely.
you proved it.
That's it. Absolutely. Yeah.
So even I feel that when freelancers is not that much easy, when your employer having everything on your plate, you just need to systemize the things and need to work accordingly. When you are freelancer, you have nothing, you need to do marketing, you need to do each and everything you're on. You need to find the contacts, work on them, approach them, preparing the projects, doing the ending things, each and everything. So freelancing is not an easy, but if you think you can do it, then go for it, make a proper plan. And
Exactly.
obviously it's not possible, it's not possible to be positive all the time, but always try to find that what this situation is going to give me.
Right.
Is this situation is going to inspire me? What I'm going to get from this situation? What is the purpose behind this situation? And this will help you to maintain the positivity, to bring the positivity in your life.
I always teach my, participants to say, even if you have to say no, how can you say it positively? That's the art of being. It happens, as you rightly said, things can't always be positive. But how to learn to say no in the right way? That's very important.
So, Lakshmi, could you give one example what you said right now? Like any one example, how we can change no into positivity?
So, for example, if you ask me and you tell me, Lakshmi, I love the color purple. Okay, do you also like it? And if you say I should be able to say no, I don't like the color purple. But since you said it, I would say, Priya, I'm sure the color purple suits you very well, and you look good in it, and it would suit a lot of people. Unfortunately, that color doesn't go with my complexion, and I love the color, mustard yellow, the burnt orange.
Okay.
And I have loads of them in the, I, of course, I do have one or two purple, but they don't suit me that much, as I'm sure they do to you. So you got the essence of it, right? So
Okay.
I said no, but you did not feel hurt at that point of time. Did you
Hmm.
feel hurt when I said no, I don't like purple?
No, no,
Correct?
it shows.
In
It's
fact,
yeah, it shows that you notice so much in so much, me in purple color suits or in jeans or in tops.
exactly. And it suits you, you like it. So, but it doesn't suit me. And I also mentioned my favorite colors so that,
Hmm.
you don't feel bad that, if otherwise I would have said, oh no, Priya, I don't like the color purple. The two answers, it's the same, but told in different ways.
Yeah, it create differences.
Yes. So
Yeah.
that's how I train the people to.
Okay. So while going through your profile, I found one word called corporate grooming ranger. What is that?
Okay, I'm the co-founder for Bringle Academy, for Bringle Excellence, for corporate grooming.
Mhm.
And if you look at it, it is as simple as, the transition or the metamorphosis from, the campus to the corporate. Or you can say the finishing school. Because if you're looking at what the employers need and what the employees have, or when they're joining the company, there is a huge skill gap. There is a huge skill gap. uh, be it as I said, in the positive portrayal, or proficient English, the professional English, not just proficient, professional English, appearance. Most of them are, they go haywire with their appearance. Then there are a lot of interpersonal and intrapersonal skills, etc. So all these count for the corporate grooming. So I'm the co-founder for this, where we support people, and this has again been my passion, as I said, to be with individuals, the transition from you can say the butler English, or being the, under someone, to a proper professional in the corporate world. And whereby, so that somebody who's trained by Lakshmi, at least the employers are not going to have a problem that, okay, this person is fit and fine for this particular job. That is what I say. And so we do extensive training here in different aspects of soft skills and per se communication also. And I also focus on the Indianisms, the butler English that we have, the what's your good name, etc., which is not there. Like there is no good name or a bad name. A name is a name. So I focus on all these small little things which make a difference in the corporate world, and the right way to give a shake hand, the right way to sit down for a meeting, the right way to put the slant of your head, the eye contact, all these small little things which make a huge difference. As we say, tiny drops of water make the mighty ocean. So there is a lot of difference in that. Yeah.
Great. I think I love your passion right now. You work for corporates, individuals, psychological counseling. So
Yes.
what motivates you, to continue in all these fields?
It's my passion to be, as I said, with the people, for the people. And my motto is nothing is impossible, because in the word impossible lies I am possible. So I just believe in that and I go by that. I just follow my passion. Uh, I'm a soft skill trainer. I'm a verbal trainer. I also train for IELTS, TOEFL, GRE and all. And I just don't go by the standard format and all. I give them the extra inputs that is required for them for future. And that's where today also I have students who have, settled abroad. Then they write to me, they WhatsApp me and message me, and I feel so happy, on Insta or on the Facebook. So my students also who are, I'm here, I'm there, and I feel so good that, that's what it is. And also my underlying focus on mental health, because I work actively in the area of mental health, suicide prevention. So that's what it is.
So, like, could you please share some tips and tricks to spread awareness on mental health?
Oh, yeah. First thing I would say is take out the stigma of meeting a psychologist, because today people think the word mental itself means they, even in the movies and all, they give you a picture of somebody with the hair like this, with dirty nails and all that, and in a asylum. It is not that. Anyone and everyone can go to a psychologist. There is no stigma attached to it, because it all starts with anxiety. That, you're anxious about something. For example, today my son had the PTM and he was quite upset that he didn't do well in the math exam. But that's a starting point. And if I allow it to go, it goes to, stress and then anger, and it goes to all that. So I tell people there is no stigma in you meeting a psychologist. First, understand the difference between a psychologist and a psychiatrist. And for all the small little things like your anger management and stress management, you can go to a psychologist. Because you need to let go your heart. You need to express yourself. And so, not always you can do it with your family members. You need to have a friend. You need to have someone. So that is one. So let go of the stigma. Make mental health your priority.
Yes.
Just like as you have the priority for your physical health, your complexion, everything, make mental health your priority. Try not to get angry, try not to get stressed, try not to irritate others and get irritated about it, and so then you don't have to worry about the other parts of it. And another thing I would say, it is okay not to be okay.
Exactly.
If they carry that in mind, then there is, that's a beautiful thing, which I always tell that, work on that. It is okay not to be okay. And if you feel that you're not okay most of the time, go meet a psychologist. So for
Exactly.
this, my signature initiative in this field is Reach I Peer. That is, the peer concept is what I look at, the peer-to-peer group. Supposing we are a group of friends, about 6 people who are all very close together. And then suddenly I find that, one of my friends is not behaving as per, she was a bubbly girl, and, suddenly she's lost and withdrawn and all that. So I am the first one to find out what it is, find out what is the problem. It could be a problem originating from the family and she's not able to tell that. So thus the peer will reach out to the psychologist and say that, my friend has this problem. So in fact, in today's world, I found this Reach I Peer. Peer also, the acronym is positive escalation with empathy to resurface. That's also peer, the acronym. So it's like reach out, and peer-to-peer support is now picking up very well because I've taken this across in many schools and colleges. And people are responding, coming back to me, and, like, Lakshmi, this is what has happened to my friend. So if I can help, I know it's again, as I say, a tiny drop of water makes a mighty ocean. But then, yes, let's work out on this. And that's one of the ways where I am working out in the area of mental health. Apart from being a resource person for inclusive education, that is, children with special needs. Today, we don't call them different special children, but children with special needs, differential needs, like ADHD or Down syndrome, etc. So that's how it goes.
This signature is a great concept, like reach to peer. I love this concept. So like Lakshmi, how we can, yeah, one thing is there that we need to remove the stigma, because हम हिंदी में बोलते हैं कि ये पागल है, ये इसलिए जा रहा है, but
Exactly.
ऐसा नहीं होता. Everyone need help. It's just that you have one person who can, listen to you. Someone don't have to, that person want to go approach psychologist, that's completely fine.
Yeah.
And I think we human beings should support another human being so that we can make this world a better place to live, instead
Yeah.
of pulling someone leg and reacting on them or judging them or disturbing them. If you can't help, so I believe if you can't help someone, at least don't pull someone leg. Let them
True.
enjoy their life. and
Very
i
true. Very true.
and I think we should need to come out of this thing, because psychologists are also a person who is there to help other person. So
True.
I
True.
think we should remove the stigma. And
That's true.
also, I want to understand the concept of school, parent, and children, this triangle.
Oh, that's a lovely triangle, in fact, which I've been working on. And, it's like all three aspects are very important when you look at it. Yeah. So the child is unfortunately caught between the parent, the teacher, and the school management, always. So the first thing, as I say, it starts from home. So I would advise the parents to always ensure that you speak positively about the school. Yes, I do understand that कभी कभी ऐसा नहीं होता है, and there are differences, the difference of opinion between the teacher and होता है. But yeah, even then, even if you don't like the teacher, keep it within yourself. Don't express that in front of the child, because if the child carries a positive opinion that, oh, my parents like the school, my parents like the teacher, then it'll help a lot for the child also. So that is one angle where we parents have to be, very open and very positive about the school. And if there are any differences, we'll have to take it up, and then and also explain to the child later on that this was a minor thing which we took it up. That is one. And when if you're looking at it from the management point of view, I would expect that I know that most managements say that they are very open to parents and all that, but not all schools have that. Yeah. But I would say that the management has to be very parent friendly. If you look at the school where my daughter, in fact, was there from the nursery to 10th in the school, and the same school my son is there. He's in the 10th now. And luckily, they have added the 11th and 12th also in the same school. So why I'm having my children in the same school, both of them, is because of the interface that the management is provided to the parents. It is so parent friendly. The director of the school where my children study, she is a wonderful lady and has got a very good team with her. Ms. Josna Balaji, Ms. Shaila Ravindran, and all. Anytime we say anything, they're always ready. Yes, Lakshmi, Dawn, please come. They talk to, and not only me, with all the parents. So if that is there, I'm happy. What else do we need? See, not everybody can be perfect. So I don't expect that the teachers are also at that, perfection. But if that interface, the management and teachers can give, that is one thing. And from the child's point of view, yes, the child is always caught between, what is happening at home and what is happening in the school. Give them the leeway of being a little bit naughty. I want them to be a little bit naughty, but shouldn't go overboard. And so if we can control that particular, triangle, and where each one is giving a constructive feedback. I don't use the word negative feedback at all. People say positive feedback and negative, but I always say it's a constructive feedback. So if that can be done, there would be parents like me who would be happy to have the children in the same school, like as I've done for my children. Also, it's nice to have that interface. So because they are the ones, the children are the ones who go abroad, who go outside, and carry that school thing. And I had that when I was, in the school. Today, my VSV, that is Vyomyana Samasta Vidyalaya in Orissa, all my friends were all together because of that bonding we had, the parent, the teacher, and all of us. So that triangle is a very good, important triangle, and the interface has to be very healthy.
Yeah.
There should be very healthy, constructive feedback always. We have to give feedback. All three have to give feedback. And I also request parents to be more supportive to the children. Sit down with the children. Today, I find parents are either stressed about the children, or they are, they are totally don't have time. But find out, okay, and if they're teenagers, talk to them about their girlfriends, boyfriends. It doesn't matter. They'll come back, they'll share with you, rather than tomorrow doing something wrong. Give them that freedom, be open and talk. That is important. Yeah.
Exactly. So Lakshmi, yes, you are right, because I think during a child, the person, that children are able to understand the things, and whatever they occupied at that time in their brain, that they follow for the rest of the life. So it's important, this triangle. So Lakshmi's into so many fields, so clearance on every topic, filled with so much positivity, smile on the face. Who is your role model and who is your support system?
No doubt about it. My father has always been my role model. I tell you, he's 90 and such a wonderful person. I wish every child had a father like that. I mean, I know for they say daughters and all, but then for fathers always. But right from childhood, I remember him, like, even when he is like shaving, and then I used to toddle around him, and then I speak something, the butler English, what we say. And he's like, he was the one who was like, no, it is wrong. He says, Lakshmi, what did you say just now? Repeat it. And then I understand that, okay, I said something wrong, it was a grammatical thing. So I corrected. And, he was always there for me. And when I refused to take up either engineering or medicine, I could see the shock on my parents' face, because I got admission in both engineering and medical college at that point of time. And everybody thought I was a fool to say no to this. But when I said I wanted to take up psychology, and he was the one like, go ahead. As in one of the movie, Ji Le Teri Zindagi.
Apni zindagi.
Yeah, so he was the one. Of course, my siblings, my brother and sister also supported. They said, no, let her also do what she wants, you know. So it was there. And when I was awarded my doctorate degree, I could see the happiness in his face. I think it was so, I mean, I had never seen him that happy. He was like, your brother and sister are doctors, they're medical doctors, and you have got this. And he was like going on and on and about it. And I was like, oh my God, that made me okay. And he was like, you always wanted to take up psychology and you have done this. Whenever my photograph comes in the newspaper, you know, the articles, and whenever, whatever my, you know, functions, I got a lot of awards in psychology and education. So he is the first one to convey it to everyone. And today he's at, his health is very, very down, but every time he just wants me next to him. So it's like, you know, he's always there. And yes, my mother has always been my silent supporter. I don't know, I won't say silent supporter. She's always been a very vocal, telling, no, you're wrong in this, but yeah, she knows in the end ki ye ladki to bahut ziddi hai. And but my mother
Okay.
never tells me that. Yeah.
Yeah.
So yeah, I would say that I just wish that everyone has a father like him. You know, he's just my role model for anything and everything. When I, you know, when I initially my post graduation in psychology, when because of this reservation system, you know, the SC, ST, BC, and all that. So he took me all the way to Tirupati, where the psychology where I. And he said, why will you not get it? Come on, you have the merit in your hands. Come on. And he took me at that point of time, you know, and the way he's taught us all the humility, how to be humble with, you know, we have struggled, he has struggled rather in his life to give us the good things. And my mother has always supported him with that. So I think, yes, he is my role model.
ग्रेट। वैसे भी ना जो बेटी होती है ना पापा की प्यारे बच्चे होते हैं।
Yeah.
सो आई कैन रिलेट आल्सो द स्टोरी
Yeah.
विद यू। लाइक विद माय डैड आल्सो सेम, व्हेनेवर आई कुछ भी अचीव करूँ ना, ही विल बी सो हैप्पी एंड ओवरवेल्म्ड ना दैट इट ब्रिंग्स स्माइल ऑन माय फेस।
Exactly. And
एंड
after marriage, I've seen my husband also gives the same support. Yeah. So, and in fact, he sees how my father and mother are doing for my children. And he has changed so much, I tell you, from the time day one to day. It's 21 years of marriage in this November. So he has changed so much. And he is also like, I can see that tomorrow my son and daughter would also say that, yes, my father is also the best, because he is also, you know, getting to be more and more like my father. I mean, that's what they say, you know.
Okay. So Lakshmi, your son, like when he was born, he was having holes in the heart, if I'm not wrong. So
Three.
three. So how you overcome with this thing? Like how you take it?
Yes. See, at that point of time, my daughter was 6 years old when my son was born, you know. And you can say we were, when I conceived, and my husband was like, already you have sacrificed so much for your career and all. Do you want to go ahead with the second child? Then I said, yes, we will go ahead. And it was okay. And then when he was born and he was diagnosed with 3 holes in his heart, it was a shocker, because I've heard of people with 1 hole, but not 3, you know. It was like a shocker. And the doctors were good. Definitely, they are good. And the only thing they told me that, you know, he needs to be in the ICU for 2 months. And so you can go home, but come every day for breastfeeding, etc. I said, nothing doing. I'll be where my child is. My child will be where I am. So 5 days, I had a cesarean. After 5 days, I took him straight to my place, not even my mother's place or anything, straight to my house, here where I am right now. Yeah. And then, and I still distinctly remember, it was like how when Krishna Bhagwan was brought home, you know, it was heavy rain, thunderstorm, and, you know, water across everywhere. But he came home, and my mother was very scared. She was like, you have the guts to. But then my bedroom, our master bedroom was the ICU for him, prepared in every way. And it's a miracle because I said, see, being a psychologist, I knew how important that parent-child interaction is, you know. So I was working with ICFI at that point of time, ICFAI, and I said, I'm leaving the job because so my son is important. I'm not going to be there. And then my daughter is also there. She's 6 years old, so you have to. And that's all. The room was warm and as per whatever his requirements, everything. And 3 months down the lane, I took him abroad where my brother, sister, my brother-in-law was the biggest, support, like telling that it is not because of any congenital disease or something like that, it is just because some of them are born, they require 10 months, some of them require more time. So don't worry about it. And so all of them, that support system, I was quite strong. They said, give him 6 years time for one of the holes was very big. And I was okay with it, but luckily everything closed by the time it was 6 years. Even within 5 months, two of the holes were closed. One was there, and that was also closed. And then the doctor said, "Be careful! Don't put him in sports, and don't do this, and don't do that, and all this." I said, "I will do anything and everything what my child wants." Yeah. And in the school, I was very clear. That's why I love the school also, because I was very clear that this is his condition, and he might not, he loves sports. Let him go on to it. But if there is any palpitations or something, you let us know. So that's how the school also took care of him. And today is very good in football, cricket, and basketball, apart from being this thing, just like my daughter, she's also too good at all these things. So that's fine. And I think you just need to let go of that stress in your mind. And again, positivity is one thing. And even my husband was like, yeah, we'll go ahead with it. There's nothing wrong in him. And even today, the way they box each other and fight each other, I'm a bit scared. Initially, I was scared of putting him in water for the swimming pool and all that. But the moment little he turned blue, I used to take him out and again put him in water. So it's like, you're getting him used to being there's a big bad life outside. So get used to it. And he's doing that. And he's doing fine. That's good. Yeah.
I really don't have the words how to appreciate your and your husband effort on this, because I don't think my words are able to explain how much you guys did, because बोलना is a different thing, but to उस चीज को महसूस करना, निकल के बाहर आना, and with such a positivity, I feel he's so blessed to have a parents like you, and I feel like you're a blessed child of a God, that he gave you such a supportive family who are always with you no matter what. And like, I don't have words, to be very, very honest, how to and what to tell to you, because
one place where he knows his condition. My daughter also knows his condition. So it's better that this is what I say. Tell the patient that this is the problem. They'll be more equipped to handle themselves.
Exactly.
Always better not to, hide anything.
And the best thing, you understand the thing and you spoke up about it. Nahi to some parents still don't speak about the children. They feel what society will think, what our relatives will think, and blah blah blah. And you take a stand for your child, and that's what matters for him.
That's what is important.
Yeah, so I think you are the inspiration for all the people over there, but especially for all the parents over there who need to speak up for their child, so that the child can feel that I am safe in my parents' and arms, and if my parents are with me, I can do anything.
Very true. You're right, Priya. Very true.
So that's all, Lakshmi, from my side. Do you have any questions for me?
Oh, what's behind this, the idea of coming up with all these visionary talks and all that?
Okay, so I think example is you. See, you have done so many things in your life, and the way you now through this video you are giving them like how to say know in a positive manner. You are the inspiration for all those special children parents that they need to speak up about the parents. You are inspiration for the normal parents, that they how they need to take care of the triangle of parent, children and school and all those things. So Winsple started an initiative. It's already a month that we inspire people, that every person has story in their life which can inspire someone else. So we are taking out that story so that people on this earth can inspire from each other story, and we can make this world a better place to live.
Excellent. Good. And you have also written a book or something on internship and all that?
Mhm. So I started my internship journey last year in 2021 in
Wow.
COVID. One day I was sitting on the couch, and I feel that scrolling the phone is not my goal. This is not the purpose of my life.
Lovely.
So I just came out at what else I can do being a student. How can I contribute something? Then I came across the word internship. Now if I read the articles on internship on Google, but it's not that much easy. They say we will get it internship, but hardly 10 to 15% students get paid internship. And paid internship, I think every student get it, because unpaid internship is very common right now, but paid internship is not. So it's not that much easy for me to go and find the pay internships. Even at that time, I was not knowing paid and unpaid. I was only knowing internship. I gone through the Google and I found that it's not that much easy. Google has just written out articles, are just written out, but they didn't show how actually we can find it and what is the meaning of internship. So I have gone into one of the company, I explored, and I came to know that it's real world experience. Like whatever I'm studying right now, I can implement my study in an internship to have better clarity about my future. Then later on, I found that after having the degree, after holding a degree in the hands, most of the students feel that now they want to shift their line. Now they don't want to go into this line, which
Yes.
means lot of time waste. And also some students just lost the hope. They don't know what to do next. So these are the small things which I figure it out, and then I started my journey as an intern. Then you know intern can be anyone, but how to make impact, that is a different. So there were many interns with me. They joined the company, they completed the internship period, and they left. I'm very sure that after completing my degree, I'm not going to be that employee who joined one company, left another company, joined one company. I want to do something meaningful in my life that it can inspire someone else. Then I started my internship journey in Winsple. And after completing my work, I like to go to other department, and I found that how can I that department can help me, or how I can help that people in that particular department. Then I realized that internship is not a common word. When I go to my university, I found that people are not knowing about internship. They are still like, okay, they will get an experience after the studies, after a degree, but it's not something like this. Then I tell them that what is exactly is internship, and when I told them, they were like, okay, is there any word internship called? And I was like, yeah, it existed, but people don't know, students don't know, and it is beneficial for them only to understand about their studies and all those things. Then I slowly give my 100% internship. As I told that I don't want to be that intern who joined the company and left the company. So I thought that one day I need to going to do something. Why not right now? So I'm 21 years old when I take this decision.
Oh
So
my God, pretty young. Okay.
So I just, then I joined Winsple as a co-founder. And I was happy that, okay, now I got the platform. Now how I can change this platform to inspire someone else. Then I came out, then I was always having the, one idea in my 10th standard that I want to take the interview of the inspiring people. So I started with this initiative, and I got so much good response, and especially the blessings of the people. You
Yes.
know, I'm not getting anything in monetary terms by taking this interview. But when I end up the interview, and when the people text me, Priya, may God bless you. And when people say me that you are just like my another daughter, I got so much good vibes from you. At that time, I feel so lucky. Yeah, I'm doing something. may not be I'm able to achieve 100% right now, but 1-2% achieve कर लिया है मैंने. Then I started writing the book which is called Rich Intern. Intern can be anyone, but rich intern cannot be anyone. And I shared my story. I told them step by step that what is an internship, how to apply for it, how to go through it, what steps to follow while doing an internship, so
Okay.
that they don't confused by just looking at articles on the Google. They should have the clarity. There should be someone to guide them. So that's the whole story.
Is it available on Kindle?
Yeah, it's on Kindle, Amazon paperback, and on Flipkart paperback.
Okay. Because
Yes.
my daughter is going to be 21 now in August. So almost your age. And yeah, she's also getting ready for her internship. So I'll ask, and we're all book lovers. And even I
Okay.
think to Bringle, we are writing this book now, Sone Ki Chidiya Ko
Yeah,
Jagao.
I want to ask that also कि सोने, क्योंकि हमारे हिंदुस्तान को पहले सोने की चिड़िया बोला जाता था, बट अभी वो नहीं उतना रहा, तो ये आइडिया कहाँ से आया?
See, idea kahan se aaya is we were the thinking we were looking at how rich India is. If you talk about whether it's the heritage, the culture, the history, the background, it's but slowly because of this transition into the digital age, we are that focus on the past glory and all that is lost, where we started with the Gurukul system and today we are going into the metaverse and all. It's good. It's good to go into, a proper thing, but that thing we're not able to write. So we started this book about, focusing on the 3 E's, that is education, employment, and entrepreneurship. So where employment, underemployment, I've taken up the corporate grooming, as I mentioned earlier, and that mission is zero unemployment. That is India with zero unemployment. So then this thing came about how we can reawaken this lost or recapture the crowning glory of India through these things, the transition that is going on, that is happening in education, in employment, and entrepreneurship today. And if you look at Mark Twain's quote that India is what you call the birthplace of human speech. It is the cradle of the human race, and the mother of what you call the heritage, that is India. When Mark Twain could say that, why? What are we doing? So why don't we encourage our own Indians who have now moved out to do something for India, recapture that, those who are in India to do something for India. And across the 3 E's, we are also focusing on mental health, because everywhere you look, mental health is in big, broad, bold letters, and also focusing on accessibility and inclusion. So we are looking at all these things. So that is why we have named it Sone Ki Chidiya Ko Jagao. That yes, because India was earlier called Sone Ki Chidiya. So usko jagao abhi, and do a lot of which we can do. Indians are capable of doing great things, and why not? So that's why we have titled it also Sone Ki Chidiya Ko Jagao, and our vision 2020 to 2030 is transforming India into a self-sustainable and financially independent economy, leading to zero unemployment.
Oh, I love
That, yeah, that is the vision. So we have a 5-member core team, all of us, and for this particular, the first edition of the book, we do have a few other contributors also, because we want everybody's input. It's not that you're writing a book or something like that.
exactly.
Yeah, but then the focus on the employment part, which I've taken up for corporate as a co-founder, is zero unemployment. And again, looking into the education and entrepreneurship. Today, you can ignite the spark of entrepreneurship, also leading to zero unemployment. So everywhere, and that education is a focus. Again, mental health. I will not let go that anywhere. So, so
Okay.
all these things merge in together, and we are hoping to rekindle that spark and ignite that spark in all the patriotic Indians, get them back, and revive the lost glory of India through all these three things.
Even I believe that Lakshmi, Asian time saints have given us lot of things, but we are not appreciating that. Just for example, atom bomb. It was in our past also. It is written in our Vedas that
Yes,
time pe tha, and they need to speak some mantra to generate that. And right now we need just that passcodes. So we have everything in our Asian. And when we look at the story of the small children like Prahlad, Dhruv, how strongly they enlighten themselves, and how strongly they follow the truth part. And we have various other examples in our history, but we are not appreciating it. We are, though I'm not saying that Western culture is not right, we should go for Western culture, but at the same time we should not forget what our Asian saints have given to us. It's a glory, and we should take it with a pride. We
yes,
should follow that because it still gives us many lessons. So I
yes,
think your concept is great, and I would love to read. I want to be the
yes.
first reader of your book. So just let
Definitely.
me know when
Thank you
it
so much.
published.
Yes, yes, definitely. We'll send you the copy for that. Yeah.
Just let me know when it published. I can't wait for it because I myself believe that हमने कभी कहीं ना कहीं we lost our history, and
Yes.
it's time to regain it.
Regain it.
Yeah.
Yes.
So that's all from my side, Lakshmi. Thank you so much for taking out your precious time.
Thank you, Priya. It was really wonderful talking to you, and wonderful seeing you smile throughout. I think that's your crowning glory, yeah? The smile in you, and that's really good. Please keep it up.
Thank
Yeah.
you. Thank you so much. Bye.
Thank you so much. Bye-bye. Bye.
Thank you so much, everyone, for watching this video. And as Lakshmi told, always keep smiling. So don't forget to smile. Bye.